どうも皆さん、おはこんばんにちは、シンクミです。MLB The Show 21シーズン、ロサンゼルスエンジェルス対テキサスレンジャーの試合をお届けしたいと思います。さあ、MLB The Show 21でございますと。さあ、先行はね、ロサンゼルスエンジェルス、ここはテキサスレンジャーズということで、球場はね、テキサスレンジャーズのホーム球場でございますとやっていきたいと思います。
Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So stepping in is Taylor Ward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the pitch.
さあ、ロサンゼルスエンジェルスは目下9連勝中でございます。今日勝てば10連勝。
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Slap hard.
ファーストライナー。飛んだところが悪かったな。当たりは良かったぞ。
Let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield.
さあ、今日はちょっと大谷さんは体力の関係上、ベンチ入りでございます。
Next to hit, Luis Rengifo. He's ready for his first at bat of
さあ、
this
バッター
early
2番の
season
ルイス・
contest.
レンフィフォ。
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
ここもちょっと粘ったけど、まだ振りが早かった。チェンジアップってやつだね。しゃあ、これはいい当たり。でも当たりが良すぎたか。いや、いった。でもこれは長打コース。ツーベースヒット。素晴らしい当たり。パッカーンだね。
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
さあ、バッターマイク・トラウト。
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
さあ、開幕からもう完全に4割以上になってるからね。これはファウルボール。これチェンジアップだったね、今のね。さあ、得点圏にランナーを置いてるところでマイク・トラウトを打ちたいところ。ここは見逃してボール。2ボール、2ストライク。ここも見送って3ボール、2ストライク。
But not with the guy in the on deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
さあ、OK、マイク・トラウト。ホームラン。12号ホームランでございます。マイク・トラウト、いきなり振り抜いてくれました。ありがとうございます。ツーランホームランで2点先制。素晴らしい12号ホームラン。今年は何本いくんやみたいな感じだな。ナイスバッティング。まあフルカウントからね、絶対甘く入ってくると思ったから、それを振り抜いた感じになりましたと。いやはは、すごい。 さあバッターはウォッシュかな。
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got the average to 321.
さあウォッシュも開幕から12本のホームランかっ飛ばしてますと。さあ今日打てば13本目。さあワンアウトランナーなし。
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
どうもチェンジアップにタイミングが合わせるの難しいね。
Another 1-2 delivery.
ここは見送ってボール。
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
これはちょっと引っ掛けた感じだけどどうだ。抜けないか。これはアウト。さあツーアウトランナーなし。
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Day off
バッターレンドン。
yesterday, but back out there for this one.
開幕から8本のホームランかっ飛ばして
Ready
ま
with
す
the first pitch. Here it comes.
意外とこのレンドンもねスパーンと打つんですよね。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
これはセカンドライナー抜けなかったね。ここはマイク・トラウトのツーランホームランで2点先制。2対0、エンジェルスが2点リードです。
Home half of the first coming up from Arlington, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0.
素晴らしい。
Patrick Sandoval gets the
さ
call
あ
for
ピッチャ
game
ー
one of the
サ
series.
ンドボ
And
ール。
please, Zach, what's the word
サ
on
ン
him?
ドボール。
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so
さあ
he's
5
been
試合
throwing the
今のと
ball
ころ投
really
げて
well.
ますけど
And
も
one of the
まあ
keys
まあ
for
ま
this
あまあ
guy
ね。
is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here
ちょ
today.
っとね長いこと試合が続いてるんでピッチャー陣の体力が本当にやばいっていう。
Behind on that one, now behind in the count,
まあ
0-1.
なるべくならね少ない球数で
And the pitch.
長いこといきたいんですけどもそうはいかない
And it's
か。
fouled away. Fastball swung
じゃあ
out
こ
and missed for the
こ
first down.
は
Yeah,
3
as
球
they say,
三
there's a
振。
hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some
いい
guys
んじゃない
to
ですか
overcome
今
when
日。
teams start figuring out what locations you just can't
ダシャ
handle.
ッと決まってますよ。
Here's Brock Holt now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight.
おおいいね空振って
You
くれ
have a
てる
chance to
と。
win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year.
2打席
They
連
have
続
that
三振
opportunity today.
素晴らしい。
Catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second
7
out.
球で仕留めて
Main
ま
job
す。
of the number
す
1
ご
and 2
い。
hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an
完
opportunity
全に
to
振り
do
遅れ
some
てるね
damage. So
なのでス
when
ト
you
レートの伸
strike
びがいいの
both
か
of
今
them
日。
out, you're putting yourself in a pretty
もう
good
すごい顔
position
になってん
to
な。
make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
いやいい球。
Evens the count at 1-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
よいしょ。
And he fouls this one off.
His offense gave him an early lead, and he is on the attack. Punched out the first 2 guys and made it look easy and still getting ahead.
The 1-2.
見逃し三振。すごい球。サンドボールいいじゃない。三者凡退、三者連続三振でいい感じ。立ち上がりいいぞ。さあ、バッターは鈴木でございます。まあ結構打てるキャッチャーですね。さあ引っ張ったけど、これはレフトフライ。さあテキサスレンジャーズの、守備はこんな感じでございますと。そうか、ショートは2020年ゴールドグラブ賞をもらってるのか。さあ、いやこれも抜けない。守備がいいね。初球から狙っていきましたけども、ファーストゴロでツーアウト。So
here is David Fletcher. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
さあ行きましょう。
Now here's the first offering.
これも初球から狙ってったけども伸びがない。センターフライでスリーアウトチェンジ。ここは三者凡退に抑えられました。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Adolis Garcia.
Number
53. First pitch on its way.
さあ第1球目投げました。ストライク。
Strike 1, 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Garcia, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
ここも三振、4者連続三振。素晴らしい。テキサスレンジャーズ打線を完全に封じ込めている。どうした？いいぞこれ。スライダー。さあ4者連続三振中でございます。これは楽でいい。
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
はい、純本さんこんばんはいらっしゃいませ。さあ追い込んだぞ。やべえなこの人のピッチング。むちゃくちゃいいぞ。はい、オーケー。これで5打席連続三振でございます。どうしたテキサスレンジャーズ。サンドボールのピッチングじゃ打ってないか。球が走ってんのか今日は。さあツーアウトランナーなし。はい、いい球。
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
よっ。ここは外れてボール。
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
そうやね、大谷がどこ行くか気になるよね。俺でもなんかエンジェルスに残りそうな気がするんやけど、どうなのかな。なんか他のチームでなんかやるっていうイメージがないから余計にちょっとなんかもうエンジェルスでもいいんじゃないって思ったりもするんだけどね。これはヒット。ここで初ヒットが生まれました。
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
セカンドが飛びついたんですけどもダメでした。
Nate Lowe digging in now as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's ready for his first.
逆になんだろう、本当に大谷がエンジェルスに在籍してて1回でも世界一にエンジェルスがなったらそれはそれで俺はすごいなっていうふうに思っちゃうんだけどね。なんかそういうのに過去慣れてないチームだから余計になんか大谷がその夢を運んでくれるのかなみたいな感じで思っちゃうんだけどね。Okay.
And that ends the inning. One left for Texas. They're down 2-0.
という妄想を抱きながらあれしてるんですけども、あれだけの選手だからまあまあね、チャンピオンリングはまあね。でもなんだろう、まあ弱いチームで弱いチームで優勝できてなかったチームで行った方がなんかそっちのがすげえっていう。大谷が加入したからこのチームが優勝できたっていう風になったらすごいことだなとも思うんだけどね。なんかまあまあもう見慣れてるからかな。他のチームのなんかユニフォームが似合わないような感じがするのは俺だけなのかな。
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even
さあ
at
見送って 2 ボール2ストライ
Having
ク。
a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
This one's down to
サードゴロ。
throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, number
Now at
3.
the plate is Taylor Ward. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. First pitch on its way.
そやね、現実はなんかね厳しそうやね本当に。
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the
おいしゃー、
offense
ナイス
on
バ
their
ッティン
toes.
グ。
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left
そや
field
な、
line.
マイク・トラウトってあれだけ打つ選手がいてもやっぱりそこまでいけないもんね。
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might been foul.
まあでもマイク・トラウトと大谷の2枚看板でもそうやったらいきそうな気もするんやけどね。どうなんでしょうか。さあワンアウトランナー2塁、得点圏にランナーがいますと。
That'll bring in Luis Rengifo. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is a slider
さあここ
taken
も
for
見
a
送っ
ball.
てボール
Boy,
2
this is
ボール
one
ノ
of
ースト
those
ライク。
tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
よっしゃー、見送って3ボールノーストライク。
3-0.
さあ次は先ほどツーランホームラン1打席目でツーランホームランを打ったマイク・トラウト。
One out and a runner on second base.
いやまあまあまあまあこれはね。
Probably better that he let that pitch go
出ない
anyway.
よね。
After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
よいしょ。さあただいま4名の方見てくれてる状態いらっしゃいます。ありがとうございます。さあ3ボール2ストライク。フルカウントからのよっしゃ、これはいいんじゃないか。ナイスバッティング。エンタイトルツーベースヒット。これで1点追加。タイムリーツーベースヒットで3対0。さあ次はデンジャラスマイク・トラウトの時間でございます。 あー、どうだ、切れるか、いや切れたー、ファールボール。2打席連続いくかと思ったけど、さすがにそれはないか。
ファ
ールボールならなんだろう、カメラアングル切り替わらなくていいんだけどね、思わず期待しちゃうじゃないですか。さあ、惜しかった。2打席連続ホームラン、マイク・トラウト13号ホームラン、ありがとうございます。もうなすすべなしだよね、全く。怖っ。さあ、これで5対0、すげえな、トラウト。怖え、今日のトラウト燃えてます。素晴らしい。トラウトは燃えてます。えげつな。さあ、ウォッシュです。これは
Garcia is back to the warning track and he's able to put it away for the second out. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he rips it on the ground, the second scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now a 5-0 Halos lead. Into the box, Jonah Heim.
Leading off for the Rangers, the catcher, Jonah.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a change. Locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate now, Leody Taveras. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out, 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The windup and the 0-1.
怖いよ、いいとこ振ってくれるね。どうした？びっくりするぐらいの球振ってくれるね。Okay,
control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks and we're just in the middle innings of this one? If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
できれば9回まで行ってほしいね。体力的な問題があるとは思うけど。
So now to the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
いやー、粘ってくるね。
Here's another 1-2.
これも見逃し三振。素晴らしい。
Rangers set down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
1安打無失点。素晴らしい。
New inning set to get underway. And next to hit is the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
さあ先ほどはレフトフライに終わりました。
As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
ここは見送ってワンエンドワン。これも打ち上げたがセンター伸びてるけどここまで。
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now into the box is Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. The 1-0.
いやー、インコースギリギリか。
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
よいしょ。
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
今日は順調です。はい、ありがとうございます。今日は順調です。さあ、3ボール2ストライク、フルカウント。さあ、これでピッチャーがストライクを投げてくる。甘く来たら打つからな。甘く来たら打つぞ。キャッ、いやー、これは深いとこ守ってるんじゃねえか、これ。そったね。腹立つな。なんでこんな深いシフト。
So next to hit is David Fletcher. He flew out in his last AB.
これもサードライナー。いい当たりなんだけどね。
As they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Now to bat, Brock Holt. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
まだ体力的にはいけるな。
He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. He pops him up.
よいしょ。これはサードフライ。
There to tuck it in is
レンド
Rendon
ン
for
が
the
取っ
first
て
out.
ワンアウト。
The left fielder, number 5. Willie.
1 gone in the Texas fourth. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. In there, and it's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side.
ああ、ショート。ショートが前に突っ込んで。なんで回り込まなかったんだ。
Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to
さあ
let
こ
it
こ
go
へ来
by the
て
hitter.
2ストライク1ボール。
From the belt, the pitch.
おっとボールが先行するな。どうした？おっとここで初めてのフォアボールか。めちゃめちゃなんか雲行きが怪しいんだけど。
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-1 misses above the zone for a ball.
Great chance right here.
さあ突如と狂い出したこの制球なん。大丈夫か
？One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Lagares. He can't get there as it falls in.
今のは飛び込むべきだったのか、後ろ、まあいいか。やばい、ピンチ。一番嫌なのがここでホームラン打たれるのが一番嫌なんだけどね。あ、ここは踏ん張って投げてくれよ。おい、ちょっと待って。やめてくれ。いきなりどうした？
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you.
突如として乱れるのかこのバカピッチャー。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sac fly as they're hanging around at 5-2 now.
ダメか。
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Now to the plate, Jonah Heim. 0 for 1 for him here in this
突如として乱れるピッチャー。5回持たんのか。Okay. 審判ナイス。審判ナイス。OK、三振。ここは押し出しと押し出しとタッチアップで2点取られてしまいました。流れが変わるのが怖い。おっと、向こうはピッチャー変えてきたぞ。さあ、そろそろうちもあれなんだよな、ブルペン投げさせて、わー、鈴木さんいらっしゃい。ダダン、ぽよよんぽよよんやな。
And he fouls this one off.
ここは見逃してボール。2ボール1ストライク。ここも見逃してチェンジアップ3ボール1ストライク。ここは入れてくるよね、スライダーで。さあ、フルカウント。ここはファウルで粘っていきます。やっぱダメか。低いと思ったけど、これはストライクだった。さあ、これはセンター前ヒット。すっげえ。ちゃんとベース弾くんだ。面白。 さあ今日は2安打。あらー、レンフィフォー。今日のレンフィフォーやばいぞこれ。バカーやばいぞって言ってるしからダブルプレーっていうね。すごいプレーやな。でもこれサード深いとこだったぞ結構。はい、ワトニーさんどうぞ。いや、ワトニーさん、昨日と同じ服装。
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Lee Hody. Tavares.
First delivery to him. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Isaiah.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Fowler on the run, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night, able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Swing and he pops him up.
Okay, これで2アウト。
Walsh is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, second
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt.
なんとか5回まで投げ切ってくれたらね。
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
3アウトチェンジ投げ切ってくれたね。
1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail 5-2. Stands in looking for home run number 3 right here.
さあ今日は2打席連続ホームランを打ってるマイク・トラウトでございます。3打席目どうなるか。
Now the first pitch.
さあこれもちょっとどうだ、大きいけどな、伸びがない。これはレフトフライ。3打席目はレフトフライになってしまいました。一瞬当たった瞬間どうかなと思ったけどね。
Stepping up is Jared Walsh. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6.
確かにね、ピッチャー陣がね。
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And it's fouled away. And now a slider in there for a call.
これはいいとこだ。あれは手が出んわ。
2 men are out now in the Angels 6th, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. A
さあレンドンの当たりはセンター前抜けていきました。ナイスバッティング。さあバッター鈴木でございます。鈴木さんじゃないぞ。
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
さあ、いったんじゃないか、これ入ったろ。入ったホームラン。素晴らしい。ツーランホームランで7対2、また差を広げていく。今年3本目、3号ホームランかな。素晴らしい。甘く入ったスライダーか。2段目いったね。今日は打線爆発です。打線が爆発です。ありがとうございます。落とせ。よし、落とした。ナイスバッティング。
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
ここはセカンドライナー。自転車部品を作りながらダッタンボヨヨンボヨヨンの新聞をなぜか思い出してしまった。なんでや。何の関係があるの。素晴らしい。6回まで行こうか。7点あるんでまだもうちょいいけるだろう。体力ギリギリまで使っちゃいましょう。セカンドゴロでワンアウト。
Next to stand in is Adolis Garcia. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
いいね。
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way. You have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
ありがとうございます。あれを振ってくれるんや。これは楽でいいぞ、今日のテキサスレンジャーズ。バッター陣ボロボロやな、今日。どうした？このバットの振り方は本当調子の悪い選手の振り方ですよ。どうしようもない球を振ってしまう。はいはい、OK。
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Here's the 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready on 1 and 2.
さすがに振ってくれないか。よっしゃ、これは抑えた。OK、セカンドフライで3アウトチェンジ。6回まで投げ切ってくれた。まあ点数入れたから余計にかもしれないけどね。7対2、エンジェルスが5点リードでございます。さあ、ワトニーさん、再びどうぞ。これで洋服の色変わってたらいつ着替えたんと思うな。ワトニーさんまた復活させてほしいんやけどね。本当ね。ちょっとしたこの箸休めになるというかね。オーライハーに Thank you.
He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many
これはセン
strikeouts.
ターフライかな。
No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now batting.
Now back to the
さあバッ
top
ター
of the
1番
lineup.
に帰ります。
Stepping in,
タイラー・ワー
Taylor
ド。
Ward. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
タイラー・ワード。
First pitch of the AB on its way. A swing.
シャーナイスバッティング。ありがとうございます。
And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
スリーベースヒット。
Triple, his third hit of the night.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center.
バコーン、いい当たり、いい音だね。パーフェクトで当たった時の音がいいね、本当にね。これ確か2-1からなのかな。あら。
Number 45 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 45.
あんまり良くなさそうだね。さあ、変わってこい。打ってやら。
At the plate, Luis Rengifo. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
この打力で、なんやろ、このスイッチヒッターっていいよね。
The 0-1 pitch.
へーい、どうだ。やっとフェアにはならない。フォアボール。おっしゃー、これも振り抜いた。素晴らしいレンフィフォーのホームラン。第2号ホームランでございます。ありがとうございます。ツーランホームランで9対2。いや、これはもうやばいよ、今日。エンジェルス打線爆発です。甘く入ったカーブかな。素晴らしい。さあ、デンジャラスマイク・トラウト。
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. This is on the ground.
外目の球。いやー、これはダメだ。外の球に手を出しちゃったな。これはセカンドゴロで2アウトランナーなし。
Next, it'll be Jared Walsh. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, yeah, fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
スライダー当たらんかったか。
You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with another 0-2. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much.
2-1の次戦がきつそう。確かにね。
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
めっちゃニッカーって笑ったで。よいしょ。
Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Waved down and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance of winning that one, and the inning is over.
いやー、レンフィフォのツーランホームランで
Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 9
2点追加で9対2、エンジェルスが7点リードに変わってます。
Charlie Culberson.
The third baseman, Charlie Culberson.
Dylan Bundy gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 37, Dylan.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
さあレンジャーズにも意地があ
0-1,
る。
here it comes.
はい、ナイスピッチ。
A ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of
ビ
making
ジター
him
の広
chase
島
a
に見え
pitch
て
for
き
the
た。まあ確
strikeout
かに
there.
ね。
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode,
広島対どこに
getting
な
them
る
to go after a pitch they
中
can't
日
do
かやっ
much
ぱり。
with becomes a lot easier.
But taking it
Hey,
over at first for the
first
second
liner
out,
de
that
two
might have
out.
been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's inside. 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an
今ちょっとなんかピ
infield
ッチャーの動きがおかしかったぞ。
This looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out
おっ
infield
てなっ
base
ちゃっ
hit.
たよ
Yeah,
ね。
it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to
で
start.
もアウト
It
の
seemed
タイミングのような
innocent
気がす
early
るん
on.
だ
He
け
got
ど
2
ね。
quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
to the plate now. Leody Taveras as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-1 the count. From the stretch. And it's 1-2.
赤いと青のラインのチームはないかな。ないね。なかったはずだよ多分。 さあここは三振です。さあただいま5名の方見てくれてる状態いらっしゃいます。さあ8回の表の攻撃、バッターレンドンからレンドン。ちょっとこれも押され気味になったね。詰まった。いやレフトフライでワンアウト。
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits.
さあ先ほどホームランを打った鈴木さん。
Kurt Suzuki is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on.
よいしょー。おお、ボールボーイが取ったぞ今。ボールボーイがノーバンで取ったぞ。
1-1 to the left side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 1-2.
結構このキャッチャーの鈴木打力はあるんだよね。体もごっついからね言っても。うわーさあここも見逃しか。今のちょっと手が出なかった。
Stepping in next, Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
しゃあ、ありがとうございます。フラワーのホームラン。これで10点目ありがとうございます。よしよしよしよしよしよしよし10対2これで8点差。もう今日は余裕です。
These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the
高め
game
に来
so
たスライダーだ
far.
ね。
Amazing
そら
stuff
ダメだ
today,
わ。
guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at bats as you can.
ピッチャー変えてきた。
What's happened is ball.
さすがにもう我慢ならんか。
This is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher.
コットン。
Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, David Fletcher. Softly hit out toward
こ
short.
の人今日こんな当たりばっかりやな。
For the first with time to spare, and the side is retired.
いやーでもこれは
One scores in
嬉
the
し
inning
い。
coming on this solo home run.
浦和のホー
Home
ムラ
half of
ン。
the eighth coming up. It's the Angels 10 and the Rangers 2.
10
So
対
the
2。
batting order
8
turns over
点リー
now
ド
and
で
set
す。
to go Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
さあ緩めることなくいきます。
Three guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Alex Cobb is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
よっしゃ。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Here it comes. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home.
よし、これは入ったな。
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know
A
he's a
two
sinker
ball,
ball
two
pitcher, but if he
strike.
could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Lifted down the line in
Oh,
left.
no.
And it's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler giving chase.
Okay,
He
こ
gets
こは
there,
ライト
makes
フ
the
ライ。
play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the eighth. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Behind
振ってきた
0-2
か。
now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Suzuki has it.
よっしゃ、
And
こ
he
こ
makes
は
the
落
throw
ち
to
着いて
first.
投げて
Holt is
2アウ
retired, 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 5.
Next to dig in, Willie Calhoun. He bounced out last time up. A
う
swing, and
わ
this one is blasted
ー
to
持っ
right
てかれ
field.
た
Nothing's gonna stop it.
マジ
And
か
out of here. And I mean by
い
plenty.
やー第1号か。まあしゃあないしゃあない。もうよかった10点取っといて。打たれたところでビクともしねえぞこの野郎。ふざけんな。いやーでもあれか、フォークボール持っていかれたね。
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew
Nice
somebody
batting.
would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now batting.
Into the box, Adolis Garcia.
せやね、意地の一発やったね、今ね。さあ、これはキャッチャーフライ。OK、これで3アウトチェンジ。いやー、まあいいですよ。1本ぐらい取ってことないですよ。余裕かましてられるのはこの点数取ってるからやけど、これがまた接戦やったらもうヒー言うてるでもう。
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Scooped up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
さあちょっとタイラー・ワードを変えます。大谷さん出します。せっかくなんでね。ちょっと体力的な問題で今日はベンチだったんですけどね。
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. For his career in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Strike swinging. Time to off on that one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Still 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
That
strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further.
いやー、これもファーストフライで3アウトチェンジ。いやいやいやいやいや、くそーって感じだな。大谷さんでヒット打ちたかったけど打てなかったね。せめて右ピッチャーの時にすればよかった。
Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Steve Cishek, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Fowler has a read on it.
ライトフライで1アウト。
Next up is Charlie Culberson. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1-1, here it is.
地面を張っていくようなボールやね。
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
OK 取った。マイク・トラウト取りました。2アウトランナーなし。
Now batting, first baseman.
And now Nate Lowe 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
And this will be a call. Strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. Fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
They haven't had much
虹の一発やね、これもまたね。
Definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Jonah Heim. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Low at second with 2 down.
うわー、今のストライク外れる。
Now it's full 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he gets
OK 見逃し三振。
And with that, this
ゲー
one
ム
is
セッ
over.
ト。
Man, I don't care who you roll out there
最
against
高
these
の終わり
guys.
方やね。
That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy too.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Angels put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Patrick Sandoval earns win number 4 on
い
the
やー、
season.
今日はホームラン構成やった
10
ね。
strikeouts in the effort.
トラウトが
Spencer
2ホーマ
Howard was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us
で
here
フラ
tonight from my
ワ
partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and
で
Heidi
鈴
Watney on the
木
field. This is
で
Matt
あと
Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
ね。あ、この人だ。いやー、よく打ってくれた。圧巻の試合展開でした。ありがとうございました。本当に気持ちよかった。
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious
よく打ったね、
Angels.
本当にね。
10 runs, 12 hits.
レンフィフォとね、
They left 2 men on
マイク・トラウト、タイラー・ワード、フラワーで
For the
鈴木かな。
Rangers, 3 runs, 6 hits,
いっ
no
ぱい出
errors.
たね。
They left 5 men on base.
12安打10得点で終了でございますと。テキサスレンジャーズのは6安打3打点。さあ、ということで、これで10連勝でございますね。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10連勝きました。さあ、次もね、この練習をちょっとね、伸ばしていきたいんですけどもと。何しね、休みが少ないメジャーリーグって、本当に、ね、体力どんどん奪われてますよ。大丈夫かなと思うんですけども。さあ、次の次々あたりぐらいでね、大谷翔平を先発させれたらなとは思ってますということで、はい。はい、お送りしてまいりました。MLB The Show 2シーズンでございました。はい、純坊さん、鈴木さんどうもありがとうございました。ただいま見てくれてる方ありがとうございました。はい、それでは皆さん、さよなら。バイバイ。